Wednesday night live stream. I'm pulling everything up here so we can chat. So I can see the chats, because I can't see the chats if if I don't pull it up on my tablet beside you guys. So welcome to the Wednesday night live stream. We'll play a little bit of music at the beginning of this one too. You guys aren't getting your notifications, click that little bell icon down there and jump in and get your notifications. Why doesn't it feel like Christmas this year? I ain't afraid to work, I ain't afraid to play, I ain't afraid to get the job done and to do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid to lie, it's times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right, baby, that's country. It's a place I dearly love, baby, that's country. It's what I'm dreaming of, baby, that's country. It's a place I can't resist, baby, that's country. If you don't like it, here's what you can kiss right now. You don't like it, here's what you can kiss right now. Woo! Hey everybody, Merry Christmas. I'm glad to see you here in the live stream tonight. Thank you all so much. If you're catching this after the fact or now as you're coming in the door, hit the like button. That makes Josh a happy boy. That makes YouTube a happy boy. And man, as of lately, there's been a little decline in viewership of content on the Homestead channel. So I had several homesteading type channels reach out to me over the past few weeks to say that, man, have your views really dropped? What's going on here? What's happened? Have farm views dropped? What's dropped, man? What in the world is going on? So, Calissa Joe, you had your comment hidden because you spammed the channel. That's why your comment was hidden. You couldn't see it once you tried to put it up there. So, man, have people forgotten? Have people forgotten what wholesome life is about? What living right is about? What living good is about? I don't know, man. You guys tell me. There has been... Everybody has been grumpy and angry and mad and rude and hateful. And gosh, at the pile of comments that I've had here recently of people that are just angry at the world. What in the world is going on? Why doesn't it feel like Christmas this year? Why is everybody so mad? People driving like maniacs. Today I've been moving pipe all day long, pretty much. Got up this morning, took care of a little bit of business here on the computer, trying to edit the next video for you guys so we have some cool content over Christmas, which I hope to do tomorrow morning. I'm diligently banging away at this, trying to get the video out tomorrow. It might be noon before it comes out. MRL $4.99 super chat. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you so much. Thank you for the Christmas gift. I appreciate it. So anyway, I've been out moving pipe. We got a score, a big time score, thanks to a good buddy of mine. Got a huge score, got a great deal on some pipe for building the next couple of pond projects, really, and some creek crossings and stuff like that, so that we don't disturb the watershed here on the farm. Super awesome deal. 6 48-inch, I'm talking 48-inch pipes, huge pipes that we're going to have for the farm for projects for creek crossings and stuff like that. Again, so we don't have to disturb the watershed, which is really, really important to me. So Philip the Wise, Merry Christmas, Josh. $20 super chat. Thank you. Merry Christmas, buddy. Looking forward to 2021 farm videos. I've created a great content. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I've earned it. I appreciate it, buddy. I've worked really hard. I really have. The Christmas doesn't feel like Christmas. We're going to get into a lot of stuff today. So we're going to talk a little bit about the TYM tractors that I've had here on the farm. What's the deal with those tractors? What's going on? Am I going to go ahead and pull the trigger on those? Are we going to have those tractors here on the farm for good? I've got an answer for you by the end of the video today. Don't let me forget to tell you, it's pretty cool. It's an awesome thing to have right before Christmas. It's a good announcement. So been hauling pipe, and if you guys know what hauling heavy loads on the highway is, it's stressful, really stressful today. People are running around driving like maniacs, driving around by themselves with masks on because they're afraid their car is going to expose them to some sort of airborne disease, which is sad. I hate to see that. My family isn't really getting together for Christmas. I assume that a lot of your families probably aren't getting together for Christmas like they did in years past. I've got my grandmother. She's 91, I believe, 90 or 91. I believe she's 91. She might not want me to add a year on that. There's a bunch of super chats coming in. I gotta recognize you guys. Farmall Fanatic, thanks so much, buddy. Woo! Got my package. Thank you. Yeah, I sent you a Christmas package, buddy. Timmy Owens, $10 super chat. Keep up the good work. Enjoy our content. Thanks, brother. Ridge Life, $5 super chat. Merry Christmas, Josh. Hope you can enjoy your 2021. Well, 2020 has been a stressful year here on the farm. It's really been a stressful year. There's no more Mrs. Stoney Ridge on the farm. Mike85 says, I've seen Apple with masks over their faces in the car. I've seen a lot of people running around with masks by themselves in the car. I guess if that's what you want to do, go for it. If it makes you happy, it makes you feel good, then you go for it, okay? Tony's Tractor Adventure. Tractor Tony, thank you so much, brother. $10 super chat. Thanks, man. Everybody check out Tony's Tractor Adventure. Tony's a good dude. Tony's the guy that hooked me up with TYM and got the demo thing going for me here on the farm. So we'll talk about that more in a minute. Why doesn't Christmas feel like Christmas? Well, my wife isn't here. That's why Christmas doesn't feel like Christmas. Our families aren't getting together like they were. I think really the fellowship that I get from interacting with you guys is my Christmas, man. It really is, because my family, again, grandma's old, and we don't want to expose grandma to potential germs, to potential COVID. So it's scary, man. It's a crazy year this year. We're going to look back in 20 years at 2020 and be like, man, what a year, what a rough year. So Tara Harker, what happened to my wife? She just doesn't live here anymore. That's it's what sometimes people don't get along, and sometimes there's nothing we can do about it. And I'm a real person, she's a real person, we're real people, this is real life, and sometimes farm life can be too stressful on some people. So Burton Tractors, $5 super chat, thank you. Woo! As we talk about sad things, we keep the woos up. Woo, sad. Woo. We're real. It's real life here, man, and it really sucks. It just really sucks sometimes. But I'm not gonna let it beat me down, and I'm not gonna let it hurt me anymore. I'm not gonna let it hurt me anymore. It's hurt me enough, and behind the scenes here, guys, this has been going on since way back in the year. So behind the scenes, this whole separation thing, and I didn't release it out to social media until I just got asked so many times, oh, how's Miss Stoney Ridge? How's Miss Stoney Ridge? How's Miss Stoney Ridge? Well, Mrs. Stoney Ridge is not here anymore. It's a bummer. It's just a bummer. And sometimes two people, no matter how much they love each other, they just can't get along. It just doesn't work. And I'm certain that she feels the same way. That's just it. I don't know. Hard times. I don't blame hard times on it. I think this is great times that the farm is coming to fruition. Everything is coming together. Everything, the cows are here, the fences are here. Everything has come together and was going wonderful, and then it all fell apart. And I don't know, I call that God's fly swatter, dude. It's just like, hey, you doing good, everything cool, is happy, pow, take a slam. And you guys can all probably attest to that, man. We've all got that slap in the face that you didn't see coming, that you didn't expect, and there's nothing I can't cry about it, man. I knocked my milk over on the kitchen table, I gotta clean it up and go get more milk. That's it. That's just the way it is, and that's just life. So farm, the farm is going well. Cows are doing well. Everything's cool with the cows. I went out. We don't have a baby yet. I'm hoping maybe number 48. We're going to call her Jimmy Johnson. I think number 48 is about to pop, dude. Totally about to pop. Maybe. Gosh, it'd be so neat to take you guys along Christmas morning and have us a Christmas babies, 2 twin cows for Christmas. That would be super, super cool. I'm making sure I didn't miss any super chats, guys. Rootin' Tractors, thank you so much. I appreciate it. 2 Quacks and 5 Clucks Farm. That's a cute name. It's funny. So no Jimmy Johnson. Well, she's the slowest cow right now. I just want to make sure that that's clear. I don't know if any of you guys are race fans or NASCAR fans or whatever, but it's an inside joke. It's just something silly. I like racing. I don't care if it's 2 turtles racing through a parking lot. So, are we going to see more of the dump truck? Yeah, the dump truck's sitting right up there, but it's cold outside, and the dump truck is not getting used, and there's some priorities right now that are really kind of going on the farm. So I've got a few tool reviews coming up. I've got a new steel. I borrowed a new steel commercial saw, and we're going to put that up against Ricky. You don't need to text me in the middle of my... Leave a comment, Ricky. Ricky likes texting me in the middle of my live stream, but I'm going to block you so you never can contact me again, boy. Mess with me. Where was I? Thank you, Ricky. Where was I? Somebody remind me. Ricky threw me off. Rick, I'm going to tell you guys the video that Ricky's in. It's one of my first videos. We were smoking a pig, and Ricky was in there, and you can go over there to that video. And there he goes. Loves the shout out. He's texting me again. So you can go over there and give Ricky some crap. Dump truck. That's what we're talking about. Okay, boom. Dump truck. So I've got to get... Mater is old, and Mater is crusty, and Mater is dirty, and me and Woody need to get Mater down here. We need to clean Mater. We need to clean him top to bottom, underneath, everywhere, pressure wash, see if we can get all that stain off of old Mater, the dump truck, clean him up really good, and put new sideboards on from the sawmill. So there's plans in the future to take that truck from rags to less rags, not riches, I wouldn't say, but yeah, I've got to change the oil. I've got everything to do, all the fluids in that machine, and we'll be doing that on the journey here on the Stoney Ridge, man. So that's coming up for sure. Faux show. So anyway, chainsaws, back to chainsaws. I've got a commercial steel chainsaw, and I've got a commercial Husqvarna chainsaw from and we're going to do a comparison. We're going to do first of all, a review of the commercial steel, and then we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of the two, at the same price point. They're about $1,000 to $1,100 a piece. One of them is mine, and one of them is my good friend and good neighbor John. So he might be watching right now. He's a good fella. Let's talk about YouTube versus, and Mike Morgan told me this. I texted him. I said, dude, how many sarcastic and know-it-all comments can you get on a video pulling logs out of the woods? How many of you guys saw me pulling logs out of the woods the other day with the skid loader, Skiddy Bop, and the big tractor, the big TYM? I think I'm gonna call him Big T. Big T. So Big T and me and Skiddy Bop were pulling logs out of the woods. I hooked the gator up. The Kubota, not the gator. I hooked the Kubota up just for fun, just to see if I could get it to pull it out of the woods. It was a joke. It was fun. I'm not that stupid. I promise I'm not. I promise you. You don't get here by being stupid. And me and Mike Morgan were joking. If you haven't seen Outdoors with the Morgans, or if you do subscribe to them, go over there and tell them Josh said hey from Stoney Ridge. But me and Mike Morgan were talking. He said, yeah, I think we're going to change the name of YouTube to You Shoulda, because it was you should have done this, you should have done that, you're so dumb, you didn't do your Look, man, if there was any way to get, it takes a half an acre to turn around that TYM T1104. It takes a half acre, nearly a half acre to turn that thing around. If I could have got in there and got it all done with the big tractor, I would have done that. It's Skiddy Bop. It's Skiddy Bop. Tractors and trucks and pups and Plague of Badgers. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for dogs and Christmas biscuits. That's funny, man. There is a fox out in my front field right now making a like wah noise. I don't know what it is, like a bark or a howl or something like that. But me and Mr. Fox are going to have a little run in later on tonight. I think it is fox season here in North Carolina, I'm told. So Mr. Fox is trying to get my chickens, and our chickens are still doing good. There's a chicken video coming out soon. Hopefully, maybe Christmas morning when we can wake up and talk chickens. Armchair Logger says, Mark, yeah, man. Oh, dude, how many? I mean, literally 300 plus negative, hateful, mean comments from people just telling me, oh, you're so stupid. Why don't you just get the big tractor and do it all? Because it takes a half acre to turn the big tractor around, you ding dong. I had to organize everything. It's like there's no reason for me to pick up this bowl with a crane. There's no reason for me to go in the woods and pick up those little logs with that gigantic tractor. There was just no need for it. So Fox is going to run into lead poles. Hey, Mike, loving the Swamp Dog. It's Swamp Donkey. Swamp Donkey. You guys like that old C10 truck, man? Tell me, do you like it? That thing's awesome. Hit the like button. By the way, there's 332 people in here. Pound that like button, guys. I love it. Farm Off Fanatic, you're going to do our live stream on Christmas Day. Let us know, man. Please slap YouTube. F. Huber says, please slap YouTube for not giving me my notification. Sorry, brother, man. Go in there and click and unclick that little bell. Sometimes that does it. So, and Tina's in here. Like it, love it. Tina's a longtime fan. F. Fuber. I say F. Uber, but I think it's Fubar. I'm not too sure about that. That's so funny. Jared Keene, longtime fan for sure. Man, so many longtime fans. So many longtime fans. Island View Farms. Dude, I messaged you back the other day. Where are you? What island view do you have? Are you in Alaska or something? Morgan at Goldshaw Farms gave you a huge shout out yesterday. Oh, awesome. Cool. Well, thank Morgan. Thank you, Morgan. Awesome. I'm running 6 cell cams and loaded. That's funny. All right. I got sidetracked. Squirrel comments. Leave a comment because we're talking tonight, man. We're talking. So what's the deal with the TYM tractors? The TYM tractors, first of all, let's discuss this. If I get a TYM tractor, it's not taking anything away from you. I just want you to understand that. It doesn't take anything away from you. It adds to the farm, and it adds content, and it adds a machine that I can really, really work with. And the T254 has been awesome. I have used that little tractor around the yard every day since it's been here, literally every single day. Whenever I'm on the sawmill, I'm offloading the lumber onto it. It's been a great little tractor. That being said, I don't think we're going to keep the 254. I think we're going to step up to a 274. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that all plays out. The T1104, the 110 horsepower tractor, we are in negotiations on that. And I do believe that will be a fairly permanent fixture here on the farm. I believe that we're going to go ahead and buy that. Okay, so meaning me, I'm going to go ahead and buy that because it's really going to be a huge time saver, especially for clipping pastures. And we need something to run the batwing that's sitting up there all broken to pieces. So, yeah. That's what's up. That's what's going on. So it looks like the T1104 is going to be, I'm moving the camera a little here, is going to be a permanent structure here on the farm. So we found the price point is just so much lower on those machines and so much more affordable. So very happy. Did Mike tell you left $75 of firewood on the side of the road? Yeah, it's only $75 worth of firewood if somebody wants to get it. And I've told 3 or 4 people that do firewood that it's sitting right there And folks don't, I'm telling you, man, people don't want to work, dude. People don't want to work. They want to burn wood, but they want you to go cut the wood and bring it and dump it for them, and you to cut it and split it and do everything for them. And I ain't doing that. I don't have time to do that. I wanted to help that guy out and get those trees out of his front of his house. He didn't want those. And man, that made beautiful lumber. They're going to make great sideboards for the truck. We may even put some on the swamp donkey. So, Philip the Wise, John Deere backhoe attachment. Yeah, so the John Deere is still at James River Equipment, and it's getting a backhoe attachment put on it, a 2-foot backhoe attachment, so that we can install some of these pipes that we've been working with. Tony, you do realize that you're texting me. Tractor Tony's texting me. You do realize I'm live for real right now. That's me. He said his internet went down. Oh, goodness. Get what you pay for. Dustin, well, I'm going to say you get what you pay for. Well, my John Deere's been in the shop 5 times in 5 years, so you get what you pay for. Do you really need to pay that much? So do you need a BMW when a Toyota will do? I mean, do you get what you pay for? I don't know, man. You know, when I was tractor shopping, there's a lot of tractor folks with their nose way up in the air, you know. It's green paint or it's orange paint, whatever. I don't care what color the paint is, as long as the machine is reliable. It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me. The John Deere's been okay, and I'm not sworn off of John Deere. I like the 5065. It's my second 5065 because the first one was a dud. It was a dud, straight up dud, and I had to come out of my pocket an extra $1,000 to have that tractor switched over, and that was not fair. It wasn't right, and I wasn't happy about it whatsoever. Not at all. So, but it's been an okay tractor on the farm. Now, the skid loader keeps blowing hoses. It's going to blow hoses. That's just it. I asked a rhetorical question in the last video. Should I get rid of it and get a new skid loader? Man, I'm only going to use that thing for, gosh, 150, 200 hours a year. So, no, I'm not going to do that. So, Northeast Ohio farmer, your message got hidden because you spammed me. You spammed me, but I don't mind saying hello to Northeast Ohio farmer. You guys can go check him out, but you can't come in here and say, go subscribe to my channel, because it'll hold your comment back there. It's slick, ain't it? Ah. Oh, it's so funny. Terry Todd says, loves this TYM, no problems. Yeah, I mean, tractors aren't going to be without problems. That's it. They're mechanical. They're pieces of machinery. They're going to break. Things are going to break, and that's it. I got a lot of comments on that video that's right there behind me. I got the Facebook pulled up. If you're not following on Facebook and Instagram, you're missing out on some content. I'm letting you know right now. Get over there, follow us over there, because you're missing out on some little pictures and stuff like that just don't make the YouTube channel. So most of the videos from here are over there too. I don't know how commercials and all that stuff work, but anyway. Do you still have the Ventrac? Yep, Ventrac's up there. Started it up, drove it around the other day. It's got 2 flat tires on the mowing deck. So something else to fix. We are working together with Stan's No Tubes, and they make a sealant product for mountain bike tires and off-road type tires, and we're going to try these in our lawn care tires because they're always going flat. I don't know about you guys, but my lawnmower tires are always going flat. So I was Googling why doesn't it feel like Christmas and found this. Life is strange. Why doesn't it feel like Christmas? Why were you Googling why doesn't it feel like Christmas? You can't come up with your own answer. I'll give you the answer. Everybody's scared to go near each other. That's why it doesn't feel like Christmas. People aren't hugging. People aren't touching. And this is a society of touch and feel and hug and love. And we've been torn down to a mask and keeping everybody 6 feet away. That's why it doesn't feel like Christmas. But it is still Christmas. So the Christmas spirit's got to be inside you. And it's here. It's here. My Christmas spirit is here. This will be the first Got a 99-cent super chat from the mechanic. Whoop, whoop. Rad, buddy. I'll tell you what, Dollar Menu still works over there at the Mickey D's. Got it going on. Thank you. Got a McChicken out of you, bud. I love it. That's awesome. This is my first year in 11 years without my wife for Christmas, so that's gonna pose a little bit of a challenge. So, but a lot of folks have been through what I'm going through, and it's just tough times, buddy. Just tough at times. Business as usual is here, unless you go to Walmart. Boy, I avoid Walmart. I avoid any grocery stores as much as I possibly can. Yeah, serious air hug to everybody. Northeast Ohio farmer. The heck with the virus. Just live life. Well, the reason you can't say the heck with the virus because the virus is taking lives. So it's sad. Scott said he just got out of the hospital with COVID along with pneumonia. Yeah, so it's real, guys. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash. Stay clean. Avoid. I hate to say it. Avoid the public places if you can. I mean, the saddest thing, I had to visit my sister the other day, and I didn't have to visit her. I took her one of those cast iron skillets that I cleaned up, that I pulled out of the junk pile and cleaned up. And I thought she might like one. And I went over to visit, and her kids are out in the yard with masks on because Uncle Josh is coming over. And I was, good gracious. So when they got about 6 feet or 8 feet away from me, when I was pulling out of the driveway, I told her little girl to show me your pretty smiling face. And she was like, it was kind of cute. But good gracious. Live life as free as you can. You're only on earth for a limited time. Absolutely. Thank you. Sarah says it's stupid. That's just what it is. It is what, I mean, we just have to deal with what we have. Got COVID right now. Whew. Sorry to hear that. Twisted Pine, $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much. You just got, man, I'm going to eat good tonight. That's 9 more McChickens, buddy. That's 10 more McChickens. Why I don't agree. What I don't agree with is people who die from nature causes are getting recorded as I don't know. I don't know about that. I cannot attest to that. I can't be afraid of 0.00001% chance of dying. You all know someone who has at this point, everybody should have knows someone who's had this virus, and everybody has been affected by it. At this point, you have to have known someone and or experienced loss from the virus. So yeah, diet McChickens. Yep, that's my new diet. That's a low carb, grain, grass fed McChickens. Yeah, Mark says he knows 3 people. It's a real fact of life. It's really what's going on. I'm not going to take advantage of it on YouTube and build a COVID chicken coop or pandemic this or pandemic that. I'll tell you that. I'm not going to take advantage of a tragedy that's going on in our country for that. That I don't think that that's right. I think that that's a very sad thing to use that. And I'm also not going to use religion to try and recruit you guys to be my supporters and followers to build the farm here and watch and you're doing your part just by watching and enjoying and that's it. And I'm not going to try to shovel anything down your throat belief system wise or whatever. So that's it. Yeah, pandemic special. Our chickens are on lockdown. My chickens are on lockdown right now, and I hope that fox doesn't get in there. Hopefully the dogs are going to do their job and keep an eye out for the fox. For sure. Farm All Fanatics sending all kinds of emojis. Yeah, 80,000 chickens. I don't think I could eat 80,000 chickens in 10 years. I think on average, how many chickens would you say your family would eat in a year? How many people don't know what to do with a whole chicken anymore? They just go buy breast, thighs, wings, whatever, in whatever package it is. So you gotta deal with the whole chicken when you raise it on the farm. What do you do? I've been social distancing for the last 40 years. That's why I moved to the farm, man. This is a social distancing farm. Todd Lex, 24.99 super chat. Merry Christmas, Stoney Ridge Farmer. I'm out of water. One drop left. Chicken feet make best broth. Dad loves making chicken feet broth for sure. The Mechanic, another 99-cent super chat. Thank you, buddy. You're gonna have to change your YouTube name to The McChicken. F. Huber, I could eat a half a chicken a day. I don't recommend it. I can eat a half a chicken in a sitting, buddy, but gosh, you can't eat chicken every day. You know, I think the freezer had about 100 chickens in it for quite some time, and I gave them out to friends and family and people that came to help, and we'll be processing chickens probably 3 days after Christmas. So, and that'll be nice. These birds are going to be heavy. These are going to be the biggest birds we've ever had here on the farm. Big birds. We're supplementing them with grubs, with soldier fly grubs, which are pretty cool, from Grub Terra. Videos coming out about that. That stuff makes chickens grow, man. Holy cow. It's awesome. So I could eat a steak every day. Yeah, I don't think I could eat a steak every day. Hugs from across the pond. Thank you, Spare Ribs. Hey, Josh, my daughter and myself love your channel. She's 3 years old. She loves to do the woo. Tell her to do the woo. Woo! Thanks, Edwin. That's awesome. How's the Willis Jeep doing? Willis Jeep's doing good. Lila, you already missed a song. We'll do a song on the way out. Willis Jeep's down there doing good, except for the cats keep clawing the doggone seats. So we've got farm cats here on the farm, and they're getting in there and clawing the seats on the stinking thing. That's all right. You guys can go back to the beginning. We played a good song at the beginning of this time. Eat more chicken than any man you ever seen. The Doors. Oh. Man, everything's going. So what's your next animal on the farm? I'm looking at some more cows this coming week, and there are a lot of farmers going out of the business, aging out of the business around here. So we're going to go look at some of their cows and see what happens. So do you get much snow in North Carolina? Sometimes, some years you can go back and see some of the videos from years past. I think the second year up here, we got 16 inches of snow. I took the gator out and just did donuts with the dog. I'm not going to do that in the Kubota. It won't do a donut. It is gutless. Would you get alpacas? No, I would not ever get alpacas, ever, and watch me do it. No, I don't see a need for alpacas in my life. They're very sensitive critters. I think people have a love for alpacas, and that's why I get them. Some of you guys might have alpacas, but they're really difficult to care for. Answer to the title question. Because a red toupee dude decided to be a Grinch. Oh, that's funny. Josh has an open invite to the farm. Yep, right through this screen. That's your open invite to the farm. Curious, how much does a cow cost? Philip the Wise. The cows that we have are brood cows. They're about 4 years old, maybe 5 years old, and I paid right at $1,000, $1,000 to $1,100 a piece for those cows. So adult cow that's pregnant, $1,000 to $1,100 in these Black Angus that I have. It just depends on where you are in the country. You might have alpacas. They're cute, and yeah, they're cute, but they're like little suicide machines. I've got friends that have alpacas, and my aunt and uncle have alpacas. Are you rich, Stoney Ridge Farmer? I'm rich in love with you. Does it look like I'm rich living in a $3,500 trailer with no trim up on the wall? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. My truck's 20 years old. I'm rich. I'm happy. I guess I'm blessed is the word for it, for sure. Yeah. So I don't owe for any of my vehicles, which is very nice. I'm blessed, but all of them are old. The gator with the streetcar tires and zip ties. Yep, that was a good time. um, you are rich in blood and sweat and tears. Daniel Maloney, thank you for the $5 super chat. Keep showing whatever tractor you want. Merry Christmas. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. My trailer has curtains instead of doors. I'm rich. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, I'm living the trailer dream over here on the side of the hill. I'm thinking about closing in the back porch. Cool video coming, dude. Cool video. And I'm going to tease you a little bit in tomorrow's video. But I just picked up some wood stoves. And in my mind, a good wood stove is as good as gold. I mean, it's good to have. So I just picked up a bunch of wood stoves, some of which need work and some of them are really, really nice. And I think I'm going to close in my back porch, frame out my sliding glass door, have a sunroom out there, like a solarium to start plants, and I'm going to put a wood stove out there so I can heat the house with wood because there's so much wood here on the farm. It's just a shame to let it go to waste. So who gets the trailer? Who gets the angry neighbor? Yeah, somebody said something. Gonna buy this in the fire sale. There ain't gonna be no fire sale. Josh bought the farm back. And that's what's up. That's what I had to do. All of what we had, we were trying to save up money and not go into debt to build our dream home. And it's all gone. So Rusted 12 Valve, $9.99 super chat. Thank you for 10 McChickens. It's all about the McChickens. It's all about the value menu tonight. No doubt. Tonight I made black beans and rice with kielbasa sausage for supper. That's going to be absolutely delicious in cast iron. Can't wait. Can't wait for that. In fact, I may hang up my spurs on this video that I'm editing tonight in noon tomorrow. This one will come out. Travis Williams, man, it's $5 super chat night. Thank you, buddy. $4.99. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Thank you so much. Listening to this one lonely farmer's in the house. What's up, Wes? Good to see you. Well, not really see you, but I see you. See? Listen to this one on the pipeline. Great times, brother. All right. I consider myself wealthy but cash poor. The bank told me that I was, when I went to, it's maybe too personal. The bank told me I was land poor or cash poor and land rich. Yeah. When all this stuff went down. So just bought a Mavic Mini 2. Oh, those are fun. Be careful around airports. Tony's Tractor Adventure. He's back. Tony's back. Tony, good to see you back. Like a super, super clean One Lonely Farmer. So One Lonely Farmer, you got to try out the new TYM. See what you think of it. I know you're a green paint man for sure. Goats, pigs, and chickens. Goats, pigs, and McChickens. Awesome. Lone Star Living, $9.99 super chat. Holy cow, the super chats are blowing up, man. Thank you, man. Merry Christmas. That's insane. What? Something big just happened because I just saw the super chat thing just slap up here. Thomas Robinson, $2 super chat. Put a Santa Claus suit on. Heritage Oaks Farms. What? Dude, you must. Your wife's going to kill you. Holy cow, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. How do I even... Thank you. How do I even... I don't even know what to say. I mean, thank you so much. $500 super chat? Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Wes, what do you think about that? Holy cow. That is a... Man. Thank you. I don't know what to say. My breath's taken away, really. It's starting to feel more like Christmas. Thank you, man. Oh my gosh. Thanks, dude. Shoot me an email again. I know you've emailed me before. Shoot me an email. You're a big supporter of the farm. I really, really thank you so much. Wow. Heritage Jokes Farms. Yeah, it's amazing. Wes, I'm sorry your comment got held because you said something that was cute. Hamiltonville Farms in the house. Man, everybody's here. Tony's in here. Hamiltonville Farm. We got Tony's Tractor Adventure. Wes, Farm Off Fanatic. Wes One Lonely Farmer is in here. Mechanic Mike's in the house. Yep. What's up? Man, awesome. Poor One Lonely Farmer. He's been stuck at 140,000 subscribers for 19 years. Oh, man, that poor guy. Tell you what, if you guys, all these guys are great people. One Lonely Farmer, Salt of the Earth, Hamiltonville Farms, Hank is a great guy. Tony's Tractor Adventure, all these folks are such great people. It's such a good community. Jared Keane, you're a super awesome person too, man. Yeah, you've really been helpful with my buddy over Brian over at That Fix It Guy, and also can't leave out my boy over here. Where is he at? Heritage Jokes Farms. I can't leave you out, man. Where did he go? Where is it? Tractor Mike. Where is it? I think it's Tractor Mike. Where did it go? Man, I can't find it. And the mechanic for the McChickens. I mean, I can't thank you enough. 500 McChickens. If I missed anybody, just gosh, I know I did. Hold on, time out. BC Grittner or Brian Grittner, thanks too, man. I appreciate it, buddy. All you guys have been here for so long. Such good friends. Rusted 12 Valve, great, just great people. So many people. Pigs, question mark. Yes. A Mechanic Mike. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we're going to get pigs eventually. Tara Harker, you typed out a really long. Mr. Josh, you mean a lot to people and what you do. Help a lot. Which you believe teaching reached the island of Jamaica. Jamaica, man. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hamiltonville Farm says, what's up? The Farm Off Tonight. Man, we got a whole bunch of people in here. We're missing Mike Morgan right now. Somebody go over to Mike's and tell him to get in here. Get in here, hang out with us. We're missing Wrangler Star. Somebody hit Cody up, tell him to come on in here. I don't think I've seen Wrangler Star on one of my live streams one time. The longer you stay up on a live stream, the more we pile in. So everybody pile in. Let's see if we can get 1,000 people Merry Christmasing. It'll be Carol time. Hold on here. I've been wanting to practice some Christmas songs. This might take people away from the live stream. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. It'll be like an Andy Griffith episode here in a minute. Having a blizzard right now. I'd like to have a blizzard from Dairy Queen right now. Rick says, love you, brother. Merry Christmas. Thanks, man. Where'd Josh go? Get the guitar out. He's probably making a shill of the week video. I don't know what a shill is, but oh, goodness. Wish you many Merry Christmas. Yeah. Big Wave Florida likes it when I strum a tune. Happy Christmas, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Thanks, man. Boy, the comments are flying by now. I'm getting dizzy. Whoa. Tim, I'm making some more Tabasco sauce. You're not making Tabasco sauce. You're making Getaway to Crazy Alabama sauce. It's Alabama sauce, I tell you, boy. Should we make up a song about the Christmas COVID blues? I got the Christmas COVID blues and I ain't seen my family. I can't even touch my grandma cause I'm afraid she's gonna get sick at the blues. Oh, God. What are we gonna do? Let go of that. Thank you. Leave that there. Well, guys, it's been awesome. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for all the super chats. If any of you guys want to become channel members for Christmas, you can do that. All you gotta do is click it. You get recognized right now here on the channel. Tune it. It's out of tone. Your guitar's out of tone. That E string sounds like it's too flat. What else am I doing wrong? Everything I do is wrong on YouTube. Everybody has a better way for me to do everything on the Stoney Ridge farm. But so far, I think I've done a pretty good job. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to pick up your socks, boy. Vladimir. Man, I'm going to kill your last name. A new channel member, Vladimir. Thank you, man. Thanks so much. Vladimir, do folks named Vladimir go by Vladdy for short? Thomas Robinson, $1.99 super chat. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Man, I got the guitar out. Everybody left when I started playing the guitar. Like 444 people went down to 406. Yep. I can't do nothing right on YouTube. Let's see what he said. I can't do nothing right on YouTube. Every time I touch a tractor, it friggin' breaks. I drive an old raggedy skid steer. But according to everybody on YouTube, I just can't. Oh, man. Awesome. Thomas Roberts. Everybody says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. It is funny, man. Learning to play the guitar now. Island View Farms. Let me tell you, I'm going to give you one piece of advice, brother. Get yourself a guitar. Take it and have it set up at your local guitar shop so it's easier on your fingers, so you don't have to worry about your fingers hurting so bad. That's the biggest thing. You get that gristle on the tip of your fingers, but it takes years to get that. So get your guitar set up. What they do is they set the strings down lower so you can play it a little bit easier. It makes life so much better. Here's one for you. She's gone and left me. It's Tuesday again. And I'm tired of smelling her bourbon and gin. And I read the Bible to say it's a sin, but I let her come back home time and again. This is a song about a good buddy of mine. It's not a song about my life. You love me, you hate me, say that you're gone, you say that you want me, but the whiskey's too strong. Now you packed up your things and you're moving on, and it's Tuesday again and you're coming back home. All right. Well, you packed all your things and you're moving on, and it's Tuesday again and you're coming back home. Play about it. Sam Go for all Stoney Ridge Farmer gear. Yeah, man. Yep. StoneyRidgeFarmer.com if you want a hat or a shirt or whatever. You're welcome to do. There's a wall of hats and shirts. I never thought in my life I would own $6,000 worth of hats and shirts, but right now I do. Holy cow, man. Thank you again, Vladimir, for joining the channel. Appreciate it. No lockdown on Christmas. Got to work till Christmas. All you healthcare workers that are out there, man, thanks so much for what you're doing. You're really on the front lines, and it's much appreciated on my end. Also, first responders, police, firemen, all you guys, EMT. And that's what country internet will do for you. It'll shut down your live stream. Just thanks to everybody. Merry Christmas. Not playing the new guitar. No, I got the new guitar in the case back there. I've been fooling around with the cows today, and kind of stinky, kind of nasty. This is the first guitar my mama bought me when I was 13 years old. I've had this guitar for 30 years. This is the first guitar I ever owned. It's the one I play the very, very most. It's a Sigma. It's made by Sigma. It's kind of by Martin, I think is what it says. Sigma by Martin. And yeah, CF Martin and Company, Sigma. It's a good little guitar, and it's the one I've had since I was 13 years old. So I picked up my guitar and started learning and enjoying it. Back on the piano too. I play a little bit of piano. Last night I played piano for a couple hours. Little good time. So, are you gonna buy a new skid steer, Ricky? Nope. But if you can talk to Case IH and have them send one out here, I'll sure use it. No, man, I can't afford it. Yes, it's been a good one. This has been all the way over to Saudi Arabia with me. This has traveled all the way around the world with me. This guitar right here. Wouldn't take anything for it. Don't care. $10,000, $50,000. Don't care. Wouldn't take it for it. This is my baby right here. And there's only one of them. So that's it. I'm in Rural Hall all the time, says Brad. Me too. I was up there day before yesterday buying a wood stove. So got some cool wood stove restoration videos coming. Some more tool review fun stuff. I don't know if you guys like that or not, but it's winter time and there's not a whole lot of stuff going on. There's not a lot of mowing going on. There's just me feeding the cows. Gonna take you along on Christmas morning. Feed the cows with you. I mean, just a video with me just taking you along feeding the cows with the little tractor. So in case replacement parts are too high, trust me. Yep, reach on out to Caterpillar. Maybe we'll make a Caterpillar song. Oh. Feeling for you guys. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Dude, your comment, spare ribs, we're going to put this comment up here. I'm trying to show it. But I ain't feeling sorry for myself. So, buddy, best thing you can do is just stop. Because you don't know. You don't know. And I ain't feeling sorry for myself at all. Why do you even say something like that? Why would somebody say something like that? I just want to know. Why would you say something like that? It's just rude. We're not buddies sitting around the campfire and you can say just hateful things to me. I don't know the context of what you're saying. Mechanic Mike says, love all the content, Josh. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy. I like your content too. It's good stuff. Dude, because yeah, I'll show that one, Big Wave. Thank you. Some people have no filter. Let me talk about northern people. Ain't got no filter. Say anything they want. Telling me how I don't know what I'm doing. Telling me how I don't know what I'm doing. Every time I try to farm. It's not just northern people. But some people blame it on being from a different area of the country. If you're a jerk, you're just a jerk wherever you are in the world. Haven't commented for a long time. Sorry about your troubles. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. I'm happy, man. Okay, things are good in my life. Things are good. I'm happy that I have you guys, and I'm happy that I have my farm to share with you guys. And Rick says, "What's the next major project?" Putting some sideboards on the old truck, on the old dump truck. Probably closing in the back porch here, putting a wood stove in there. That's going to be comfortable. Some small projects, some homestead projects. Cleaning the garage out is number one priority right now because there's about this much room around everything in the garage. I can't, it's so bad. It'll get better. It's better. It's already better. It's been going on a whole lot longer than it's been out on social media. You know, it's my private life. I try to, you try to keep it to yourself as much as you can, but when you're in the spotlight like this, sometimes on YouTube, it's hard to hear those comments that are asking you, I don't know why she doesn't come on the videos anymore, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's nothing to do with YouTube, and it's nothing to do with social media, and it's nothing to do with anything. Sometimes things just don't work. That's it. That's all. And I'm not crying. Sorry, I've done all that. How are you drying the wood? Hidden Hills Acres. So that's a very good question, brother. Right now, I'm air drying the wood. I have it set out here, and I'm going to get 10, and we're going to put 10 on the top of it, and we'll have different stacks. So we'll have stacks for 8-foot oak, 10-foot oak, 12-foot oak, 16-foot oak, 8-foot ash, 10-foot ash, 16-foot ash, so on and so forth. So that's it. Philip the Wise. I wouldn't say I'm famous, but I'm probably known by a few more people than most. So, tornado warning. I hope not. Clean out the garage. Clean out the garage. No man ever really does that. I did it, and it takes like 6 hours to do. For sure. Are you feeling more comfortable with the sawmill? Yes, Rick, I am. We're air drying the lumber, as I was talking about. We're air drying the lumber right now. I don't want a bunch of carport sheds all over the house, but I do think that I'm going to put together a carport shed to dry wood. And that's one of the reasons why I bought all these wood stoves, because I want to put a fan in there and I want to make my own dry kill, but I have to figure out how to do that. So we'll take you guys along as we build our own dry kill to kiln dry our wood. And my plan is to build my house since I have no one else to please other than me and you. I want to build my own house with my lumber that I cut off of my farm with my sawmill. That's what I want to do. And I want to build an interesting house, something fun, something different, something special. And that's what I want to do. And I also want to have a secret room in there that I can go hide things. My collection of antique bottles. I see improvement in the soil every year. Do you see it on your farm? I see it on my place. It is improving all the time. Are you going to try to sell rough cut lumber at any time? Maybe by word of mouth. I'm not gonna advertise any rough cut lumber for sale. I'm cutting for me, really. I'm cutting for me, for buildings and all that stuff around the farm. Worry about pleasing yourself, not me. I worry about everything, man. Paint the wood like candy canes. I built my house from the wood I cut. Yeah, did you? I didn't know that, Wes. I guess that's why you got that nice sawmill. Maybe I should have just, you know what, dude? I should have just called you up and said, hey, Wes, let me buy your sawmill, and whenever you need it, you just come and get it. And that's what I should have done instead of going and buying a brand new shiny one. But there is probably no piece of equipment on this farm that holds its value better than the Wood Miser sawmill. And Wes, one and only farmer, you can probably attest to that. There's no piece of equipment on your property that probably holds its value better than that Wood Miser sawmill, because everybody wants one, it seems. So, plans for solar power. Jared, I've been talking to some companies that do solar stuff, for sure. Timeshare tools. I don't know why that message wouldn't go through, but yeah. So I've been talking to some companies about some solar. We've been talking about integrating into the new house build heated floors with an outside wood stove boiler setup. So you'll be certain to see some new technology, I guess, some different technology, some good energy, clean energy technology in the home that I build. So definitely lots of glass, lots of concrete, lots of rough cut lumber. We're going to utilize we don't have a lot of wind power out here, but we're going to utilize a lot of the nature that we have. We're going to build it back into the side of the hill back here is the plan. So can you use the outside wood stove for your kiln? I could, but I gotta run the house. One thing at a time. I can't do 19 things at a time. I've tried. It doesn't work. It's really hard. ICF. I don't know what ICF is. Trust me, solar is not as it seems. Panels degrade each year. Payback's not good. Payback would be good if I got a sponsor to put solar panels. That would be nice. That'd be awesome. So build green build. Yeah, it'd be cool. Wood Miser is the bomb. I've built 3 cabins. So I've got to figure out how to build. I want to build a mini cabin first. Now, what do you guys think about this? I got enough wood right now to build an awesome outhouse. I thought about an outhouse build. What do you think about What do you guys think about that? Any hempcrete? Don't know about hempcrete. Not Mr. Hemp crazy guy here. I don't do a lot of the hemp stuff. With the sawmill, you have a lot of scab cutoffs. Partially feed the wood boiler. Yeah, we're gonna be doing wood chips and all kinds of stuff as soon as I get the dump truck over there fixed. An outhouse. What do you guys think? Outhouse build, 5-part series. How to build an outhouse out of rough cut lumber. That'd be all. How about a 2-seater? Yeah, that's where it's at right there. Did we put a divider in, or you just make it where you can just like have your buddy in there? Like, yeah, this is nice. Oh, what a life. What a life. I think I will build. I think that needs to be the next building project, is a nice rough cut lumber oak outhouse with a nice tin roof on it. Or maybe we'll do a green roof on it where we can plant grass on the roof. Composting outhouse. That's what an outhouse does, brother. That's why you have 2 seats in there, because you fill one seat up and then you fill the other one up. I do have an outhouse out here. When we first built the house, I built an outhouse with no top to it. And I've done a video about that, how to build a composting toilet. Rick said he'll come help you. Outhouse with a shower behind. That's what I have. Outdoor shower is a must in the home when we get ready to build the permanent home here on the farm. Absolutely. A walk-up outdoor shower will be very cool. And hopefully, the plan is, that's why all day today we've been moving pipe, hauling pipe for a pond build that we're going to do over here, that I'm going to do over here, or me and Frank are going to do. And the idea would be to walk out the back deck, walk out the door, walk down some steps, and have a floating dock out on the pond. So if on a hot summer day, I can get out of the hayfield or out of my clothes and jump over in the pond and do a little swimming. Can't beat that kind of life. Have you seen the incinerating toilet? I haven't seen the incinerating toilet, but I have lit a fart. Yep. Yeah. If nobody's laughing right now, I'm sorry if that wasn't funny, but I think it's funny. Vent holes with a shotgun. Yeah, that'd be cool. We could build it and shoot it with the shotgun. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, thanks so much. Everybody, thank you all so much. I'm going to boogie down on out of here. One lonely farmer's laughing. Wes, give me a call or shoot me a text, man. Let me know when you're coming to North Carolina. I'd love to see you again, brother. All you guys. So future videos, we're going to be visiting Hank Hamilton. We're going to be visiting One Lonely Farmer again. We're going to be visiting Mike Morgan. We're going to go see somebody who I don't see on the channel very much here. Lumna Acres. We're going to go see all these guys, man. We're going to do a road trip again and go around and see everybody. As soon as this whole mess settles down and the real world comes back to us. So why doesn't it feel like Christmas? Because we can't touch grandma this year, and that's a bummer, man. So guys, I don't know. Merry Christmas. It feels like Christmas to me. It is Christmas. Thank you all so very much for all your support here on the channel. And I'm going to get busy editing videos as soon as, what is that? Oh, it's a picture of my neighbor's pond. I'm going to get busy editing videos so you guys have something to watch in the morning, and Christmas morning you can wake up and watch Stoney Ridge. Good stuff. And I might learn some Christmas songs and play live Christmas songs. I'm thinking and trying to do that. Maybe 3 Christmas songs to wake up to and hear some live music on Christmas morning. What do you guys think? I think it'd be cool. And I'm going to air hug my grandma like this. Or do a full body spray down with bleach and then go hug my grandma. Guys, thanks a lot. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next week when it's not Christmas. I got to get busy. We'll get these videos up for you guys for the weekend. Thanks a lot. Thanks so much. Wish me luck, and wish Jimmy Johnson the cow luck in having a baby on Christmas morning. If we have a baby, we will go live and show you the new baby cow on Christmas morning. So that'd be so cool. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge. Thank you all for all your super chats and the new channel members. Thank you all so much. We'll see you next time. Good night.